Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. We are down to the final four of Year 2 of the Franchise Stars Baseball League. The National League Championship Series kicks off tonight. In a rematch of last year, as the St. Louis Cardinals try to get over the hump against the San Francisco Giants. The Giants won the pennant last year. They had the best record in the National League again this year. We will not have a World Series rematch, however, as the Oakland A's have been dispatched by the Boston Red Sox. We'll get to that at another point. But for now, the Giants will try to hold off the Cardinals, who have been bolstered by rookie Dizzy Dean. Dean is going to be held back till Game 2 to get him full rest. A big key in that decision, the performance of Bob Gibson in the Game 5 clincher over the New York Mets. Dean went 8 innings, struck out 12 in Game 4. Dean went 8 innings in Game 4. Gibson went 8 innings in Game 5 in the clincher, at one point retiring 19 batters in a row as the Cardinals came back for the win. So now, Rue Marquard, the lefty, goes for the Giants. It's a pair of 20-game left-handers getting the start in this one. Marquard for the Giants. Howie Pollitt gets the call for the Cardinals in Game 1. There you see Marquard, 1-0, allowed 2 runs in his start in their series against the Expos. Ozzie Smith will lead things off for St. Louis. Smith, .250 in the postseason. Greatly appreciate you guys tuning in with me here. Bernard Strom is in the house, as is Michael Silva. Great to see you, gentlemen. Check out Bernie's channel. Bernie just finished up, in case you missed it, a 1914 Red Sox game using Out of the Park Baseball. We won't spoil the results, but give Bernie a listen, a like, and a subscription when you get the opportunity. 1-1 here as Marquard works to Smith, just underway at Candlestick. Sinker misses down low. It's 2-1. Marquard misses again with the sinker. 3-1. Marquard pitched Game 7 for the Giants in the World Series last year. Marquard had gotten hurt in the middle of the season. Diving stop here. McCovey knocks it down, flips to first, and they get Ozzie for the first out. Nice play by McCovey. Diving stop, he knocks it down, and then has the wherewithal to stay with it for the first out. Your Cardinals lineup: Smith, Hornsby, and Mize. Boyer, Edmonds, and Brian Jordan. Yadi Molina, Tommy Edman gets the start at second with Hornsby at DH. J.D. Drew bats in the 9-hole. We're going to go and take a quick look at that play there by McCovey. So Rob Ozzie Smith, this is probably a double if it gets past him. A check-out stretch layout here. Hits off the heel of his glove, but is able to keep it in front of him. Smith busting it down the line. Low flip there, but Marquard is able to reach down and get it. Smith clearly retired for the first out. So here's Hornsby. Hornsby .313 in the division series. No homers and RBI. That RBI came in the Game 5 clincher. Again, Hornsby 1 RBI. Johnny Mize had no RBIs in the series. And the Cardinals still emerge victorious. Hornsby hits this one well, deep to left, and it's out of here. Home run Rogers, Hornsby off the foul pole. And Hornsby takes Marquard deep, and the Cardinals jump out to a 1-0 lead. Hornsby turns that one around. I thought it was going to hook foul, but it hits off the netting on the inside of the pole. And a clang right off the post. So 1-0 Cardinals, and now here's Johnny Mize. Curveball from Marquard in for a called strike. Mize .313 as well, just like Hornsby in the division series. but without a homer or an RBI. As we were saying, before Hornsby then deposited a homer and an RBI over the fence, the Cardinals got one RBI from Hornsby, none from Mize, and still emerged victorious in that series. If you had told a Cardinals fan that that was the run production you would get from those two spots, but that they would still win the series, they would have thought you were crazy. Marquardt trying to battle back here against Mize now, shake off the home run. He's ahead of Mize 0-2. Fastball there is fouled off. SGJ Jamie is in the house. How are you, Jamie? Good to see you. Doink. Yeah, Michael Silva breaking out to John Madden. And then Jamie notes that was a good doink. At least if you're a Cardinals fan. Shot up the middle, diving, stop. Beautiful play, Alvin Dark. Throw to first. He robs Mize of a base hit. Nicely done by Alvin Dark to take a hit away. Dark has played a fine shortstop for the Giants so far in this postseason. Ozzy's the best in the game, but Alvin Dark showing he can get it done with the glove as well. In steps Ken Boyer. Boyer, after a terrific regular season, only 2-11 in the division series. He did drive in 5 runs, though. .1-0 offering from Marquardt. Fastball is in there for a high strike. It's 1-1. Fastball misses down low. Really, Michael? Alvin Dark? Fine ball player, later went on to be a manager? Check out Alvin Dark's Saber bio and Baseball Reference page when you get yourself the opportunity. Change up in there, 2-2 the count. There's a curveball down in the dirt, and the count goes full. Jim Edmonds waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Boyer turns it around, but foul. So Marquardt will try to work the Boyer again. There's the pitch. Boyer skies it. Hits it well to center. Mays is going back. Just shy of the track, puts it away, and the side is retired. But the Cardinals strike first on the Hornsby home run. Giants will get their crack at it with Howie Pollitt. We head to the bottom of the first here at Candlestick. Cardinals 1, Giants coming up. So here's Pollitt. Pollitt, a terrific regular season. Pollitt won 20 games, posted a 3.1 ERA. Got kind of lost in the brilliance of Dizzy Dean's rookie season. Stepping in, Giants rookie Benny Koff. Koff, .294 in the division series. The Lions, the first pitch but foul. Pollitt from the set again. Delivers. Koff skies it to right. J.D. Drew puts the squeeze on it with 2 hands for the first out. Batting second, not shortstop, Alvin. Yeah, Alvin Dark was 40s and 50s. Your Giants lineup: Koff, Alvin Dark, and Willie Mays. Mel Ott, Freddie Lindstrom, Willie McCovey. Jeff Kent, Buster Posey, and Bobby Thompson. Here is the aforementioned Alvin Dark. Dark, .333 in the division series. Lines this one up the middle. Smith ranges to his left. Good play there by the Wizard. He throws Dark out for the second out. So Dark grounds to his opposite number. 4 out number 2. 3 pitches in. And Howie Pollitt is retired too. Here's Willie Mays. Mays, .333, 2 homers, 4 RBIs in the division series. Mays, the presumptive National League most valuable player this year. I'll be dropping polls up for votes on that. We'll let the community vote for the award winners. I can't edit it in the game, but I will still allow the community to vote for the proper award winners. The game does an okay job at it. It does a very spotty job with gold gloves, but for the major awards, it does a good job. Pollitt behind Mays 2-0. First pitch is in there for a strike. It's 2-1. And he gets him with the changeup, 2-2. Mays flew open a little bit there. We'll see what Pollitt and Molina have cooked up. Molina set outside. Pollitt goes outside, but Mays lays off, and the count is full. Mel Ott swings in the on-deck circle. Pollitt delivers. Mays pops it up. Boyer's going to see it ground to Ozzie out in shallow left. Smith puts it away, and the side is retired. So a 1-2-3 inning. Good start for Pollitt. We head to the top of the second here at the stick. Cardinals 1, Giants nothing. Michael's, damn it, always inputting my results here instead of digital document. So stepping in, Jim Edmonds. Edmonds 316 in the division series. No homers, 2 runs batted in. Marquardt from 20 pitches in that first inning. Only one of them hurt, though. The home run off the bat of Rogers Hornsby. Marquardt into the windup. Curveball swung on and missed, and now he's ahead of Edmonds 0-2. Marquardt sets and deals, and another good curveball. Edmonds swings and misses, and there's one away. First strikeout for Marquardt. Curveball low down the middle, and then goes away with it. Good morning, good afternoon, good night to Jimmy Edmonds. Here's Brian Jordan. Jordan 4 for 9 in the division series. First pitch swinging here, and Jordan laces one into the gap. That's going to be extra bases. Jordan's around first. Throw will come in, but Brian Jordan has a 1-out double here in the top of the second. So Jordan continues to swing a good stick. He had a big pinch hit RBI double in Game 4 of the division series against the Mets. The Cardinals-Mets series was the only one that went 5. Here's Yadi Molina. Molina 188. But he was hitless until his last at-bat of Game 4 against the Mets, and then he added 2 more hits in Game 5. So Molina potentially finding his stroke a little bit. 1-0 offering here from Marquardt. Molina fouls it off. One and one the count. Marquardt looks in. Curveball there just outside. It's 2-1. Marquardt delivers. Good curveball there. Marquardt is leaning on that curveball pretty heavily early. 2-2 offer. Molina shot out to second, fielded by Kent, throw on to first. For the second out, Jordan will move up to third. So Yadi will grab a seat. Actually, I believe that's Robbie Thompson. Robbie Thompson is playing second base. Jeff Kent's the DH today, it appears. So here's Tommy Edman. Edman getting the start at second base for the Cardinals. Rogers Hornsby, the designated hitter for the Redbirds. Edman, first pitch swing, foul down the right side. Curveball there, grounded to third, fielded by Lindstrom. Throw on to first, and the side is retired. So the Cardinals get Jordan the third, but leave him stranded there. We will head to the bottom of the second here in San Francisco. Cardinals 1, Giants nothing. Here's Mel Ott, 286 in the division series, a homer, 3 RBIs. Ott, another terrific regular season. He was also a dynamo in last postseason. Curveball there, grounded to second. Edman has it, throws to first, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
The Cardinals took a calculated gamble here, and that's not a slight to Howie Pollard. As Freddie Lindstrom steps in, Lindstrom swinging a very hot bat in the division series, 4-12 with a pair of homers. The Cardinals could have elected to bring Dizzy Dean back on 3 days rest and then potentially start him on 3 days rest in Game 4 and again in Game 7 as well. They've elected not to do that. Give Pollard Game 1. They have confidence in Pollard, and if Pollard is able to come out of this with a victory, you're then following him up with Dean and Bob Gibson both on full rest. Molina sets up on the outside corner, fastball down low. 2-1 the count, change up there, Lindstrom fouls it off. Two-two pitch, and a beautiful change up at the knees, down goes Lindstrom. There's the first strikeout for Pollard, and there are 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Here's Willie McCovey. McCovey on fire, 467 in the division series. Fastball swung on and missed for strike 1. 3 homers, 7 RBIs for Stretch. Change up there, misses inside. It's 1-1. Pollard delivers and McCovey delivers a single. Fastball up in the zone. McCovey turns it and strokes it in the right for a 2-out base hit. Fastball up in the zone, but way out in the middle of the plate. And McCovey puts a good move on that. So now here's Jeff Kent. Kent 353 in the division series. The Giants hit well in the division series. Their pitching was suspect. Homer, 3 RBIs for Kent in that series against the Montreal Expos. Kent, fly ball to left. That's hooking. It'll end up finding the seats and foul ground. Count goes to 1-1. Kent drives this one to center. Edmonds is going back. He's on the track, but he's got a beat on it. Puts it away. Kent didn't miss it by much, but Edmonds tracks it down. We're through 2 here in San Francisco. Drew Smith and Hornsby due up for the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. So in steps J.D. Drew. Drew had a miserable division series. 118, but he homered to break the scoreless tie in Game 5. A classic pitcher's duel between Bob Gibson and Tom Seaver. Seaver was excellent. Gibson was even better. Fouls off the first pitch. It's 0-1. Marquardt delivers. Curveball there is fouled off. So Marquardt is ahead of Drew 0-2. That one fouled off to the left-hand side. Count stays 0-2 as Marquardt works to Drew. Fastball there is fouled off. Hard ground ball in the hole. Backhanded play by Dark. Long throw to first. He gets through, and there's one away. So the order will turn over. Here's Ozzie Smith. Smith is 0 for 1. One and 0 the count. Change up, misses down low, goes to 2 and 0. Fastball misses inside, 3 and 0 the count. Rogers Hornsby waits on deck. Curveball in for a called strike. Fastball swung on and missed, and the count goes full. Marquardt dealing to Ozzie. Curveball there. Smith sends it back up the middle for a base hit. So it's a 1-out single for Ozzie Smith. And that will bring up the Rogers Hornsby. First time up, Hornsby went deep, clanging one off the foul pole down the left field line. First pitch fastball from Marquardt is in there for a called strike. Hornsby stands relaxed in the box. Marquardt checks Ozzie and delivers. Fastball up high, runner goes. Good strong throw from Posey, and Ozzie Smith is caught trying to steal. Smith didn't really seem like he was in the ready position to go there, perhaps trying to decoy Marquardt a bit. But he broke, but Posey throws a strike, and Ozzie Smith is sent packing for the second out. So now the count is 0-2 to Hornsby. Skies this one. The left doesn't have the same distance. By a long shot, it lands foul. Oh, 2 pitch. Popped up foul. Fastball is fouled off. Oh, 2 offering from Marquardt to Hornsby. Swung on and missed. Low changeup gets him. Hornsby gives Marquardt a little bit of a smirk at the end. Like, all right, you got me that time, but I still homered off you. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Cardinals 1, Giants nothing. Yes, Michael, I agree. It is quiet in the chat, but that's all right. Hopefully that just means people are paying attention to the game or just listening, and they have their windows closed and they're doing other things. It's all good. Holly the Bernedoodle has joined me here on the couch, excited to take in some NLCS action. Here's Buster Posey. Called strike on the first pitch there. Posey, the most valuable player of last year's NLCS. Changeup is in, and Pollard is ahead of him 0-2. Fastball off the plate. Posey fouls it off. Posey hit .400 in the Division Series after a very rough season at the plate for the Giants catcher. Fouls this one off. On the ground, that's a base hit rolled through the hole. So Posey with the seeing eye single to lead off the bottom of the third. Nice piece of hitting there from Posey. That pitch is out of the zone. He goes down to get it and grounds it perfectly between Mize and Edman. Neither one had a play. So now here's Robbie Thompson. Thompson didn't really play in the division series. Oh, 1 pitch, fastball. Misses away. Ground ball to short. Smith to second. On the first. 6-4-3 double play. Thompson is retired. And there are 2 men down. Ozzie couldn't have ordered that one up any better. Ground ball right at him. So now here's Benny Koff. Koff flew out his first time up. There's one through the hole, and it's a base hit for Koff. So the double play certainly looks to loom a little bit larger now after Koff drives that single. And that'll bring up Alvin Dark. Dark is 0 for 1. Hey there, Cole. Cole Payton has joined us in the chat. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for coming by. Bottom of the third here in Game 1. The lone run of Rogers Hornsby, first inning home run. First pitch, I should say the first strike. In there on the inside corner, it's 1-1. Throw over, Koff dives back in safely. Pollock just trying to keep him honest. Another throw over, and he's back once more. Fastball in there for a call and strike. Yes, Jamie says Koff, a fan favorite. Old Federal League star. Another guy worth looking up if you're unfamiliar with him. The Federal League batting champion. I think it was more than once, actually. 2-2 pitch. Dark smacks it down to Mize. It's a one-hopper, but the big cat fields it cleanly, takes it to the bag, and the side is retired. So the Giants hit into a double play. We're through the first third of this one. Cardinals 1, Giants nothing. Game 1 of the NLCS. Part of the Cardinals order here starts off with Johnny Mize. Change up from Marquard. Mize tries to hold up unsuccessfully. Grab me something while you're out, Michael. Mr. Silva grabbing himself a snack. 1-1 the count. Good change up there from Marquard. And the count goes to 1-2. Posey sets up high. Marquard obliges, but Mize won't chase. It has been a pretty steady diet of curveballs from Rube Marquard through the first 3 innings. I've seen him drop a couple of changeups in there along with a heater. Comes back to the fastball again. Mize fouls it off. Here's the pitch. That one misses down and in. Ken Boyer waits in the on-deck circle. Full count here as Marquard works to Mize. Three-2 pitch, high fastball. Mize fights it off. Borderline at the top of the zone. Mize able to make contact as he protects. Pops that one back. So good battle going on here between Rue Marquard and Johnny Mize to open up the top of the fourth. Change up there, turned around foul. There's a shot down to first. Nice backhanded play by McCovey. He'll take it to the bag himself. And there's one away.
Up next is the Cardinals.
And I once again reminded that I forgot to adjust McCovey's uniform number. I don't know why it changed him off of 44. And I now have said that in like the last 3 Giants games that I've broadcasted from this postseason. And then I keep forgetting to go back in and reset his number. Probably some Joe Random guy or whatever in the system bumped him off of 44. Because he was 44 when we did him during the regular season. I mean, I know that was his number, and I had him set as that. I don't know what changed him to 45. Ground ball back up to the box. Marquardt knocks it down, throw it to first, gets Boyer for the second out. Because the Giants picked up a couple of guys in trades. They picked up Jeff Montgomery, but I don't think Jeff Montgomery wore 44, so there's no reason that should have had any impact. But anyway, regardless, it's minor, but annoying of a player of the caliber of McCovey to be wearing the wrong number. But I will try to make a note to myself to take care of that post-game. Easy fix. Fastball off the plate as Marquardt works to Edmonds. Christopher has joined us. How are you, buddy? Our channel's biggest Giants fan, at least I know of. Well, MV also. MV is also a Giants fan. He cringes anytime I brought Felix Rodriguez into the game. 1-1 the count. Marquardt works to Edmonds. Grounds this one foul. It's 1-2. I know he got some revenge in 2010, but still recall the Cards ruining the fall in 85 and 87. Yep. Those mid-80s Cardinals teams were very, very good. And a beautiful pitch at the knees. Down goes Edmonds. And the side is retired. So good work there by Marquardt, who has been very, very solid other than the home run to Hornsby. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Cardinals 1, Giants nothing. So now here's a test for Pollitt. He will try to deal with the heart of the order here in the bottom of the 4th. Willie Mays steps in. Mays is 0 for 1. First pitch fastball misses inside. Mays 342. He was the National League batting champion. He was also the National League home run champion. Bryce Harper of the Expos took home the RBI crown to prevent Mays from the Triple Crown. Jimmy Fox in the American League also won 2/3 of the Triple Crown, falling 5 points shy in batting average to the batting champion Derek Jeter. Fastball there, Mays fouls it off. One-two offering from Pollitt. Mays hits this one well. That's deep to center. Edmonds is giving it a long run near the wall, and he hits the wall and makes the play. Oh, what a nice grab by Jimmy Edmonds. Willie Mays, about the only person Jimmy Edmonds might take a back seat to out in center. But letting him know he can go get it too. Mays hits this ball a long, long way, and Jim Edmonds, check this out, hits the wall but holds on. So Edmonds takes a double away from Willie Mays. 1 down. Here's Mel Ott. Curveball down in the dirt. It's 1-0. Pollitt delivers. Fastball is in for a called strike. It's 1-1. That fastball misses away, and 2-1 the count. Pollitt deals. Ott smacks this one hard to right. That's way back, but Drew makes the grab. So the Cardinals, probably the best defensive team in the National League, flashing a little leather here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 down. Here's Freddie Lindstrom. Lindstrom 0 for 1. He struck out in the 2nd. Tries to hold up. They appeal, and they do say he did hold up. It's 1-0. Back through the box. That one hits off Pollitt. The flex towards Boyer. Barehanded throw to first, and he got him. Nicely done by Ken Boyer. Howie Pollitt's walking off the mound like he's okay at the end of the inning. He took a shot there off the bat of Freddie Lindstrom. Top of the fifth, here's Brian Jordan to face Rue Marquardt. Grounded down to third, Lindstrom has it. Throws to first. And Jordan is retired. We're going to go back for a minute. Giants, fifth inning. Let's see where this pitch hit Pollitt. I assume if he was hurt, it would have told us by now. It won't wait till the start of the fifth. Shot right back at the box. Oh, that's not good. Well, it kind of went through him actually. It actually didn't quite hit him flush. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I hit him in the thigh. All right, so Pollitt will have a bit of a Charlie horse on that right leg. First time I played it, I thought it had actually gotten through him without hitting him. So one down, here's Yadi Molina. Molina's 0 for 1. Curveball there, misses down and in. Molina lines one in the right. So we mentioned Molina was hitless until late in Game 4 in the division series, but he had a hit in his last at-bat of Game 4 against the Mets, 2 hits in Game 5, and now he's got another hit here in this one. Hot cuts it off, gets it in quickly. So now here's Tommy Edman. 1 out in the top of the fifth, 1-0 Cardinals. Ground ball foul. Again, the Cardinals took a little bit of a calculated gamble, and again, that is no slight to Howie Pollitt, who won 20 games during the regular season. But the Cardinals could have opted to have rookie Dizzy Dean, who will probably take home the Outstanding Pitcher Award. They could have asked Dean to go in games 1, 4, and 7 on 3 days rest each time. They decided to give Dean, who was brilliant in his Game 4 start against the Mets, his full rest, so Dean is due to pitch Game 2. If the Cardinals can get the ball into Dean's hands to be followed by Gibson in Game 3 and have a 1-0 series lead at that point, the Cardinals will have to be feeling good about themselves. So this is a big game for St. Louis. Curveball rides in on Edman. That pitch almost hit him, but he swung at it and gets a piece. Shot back up the box. Marquardt snags it. Throws to second on the first. Edman barely beats it out. So they get the force. Marquardt kind of tried to regroup a little bit after he fielded that ball. Took extra half a second to get that ball to Dark. And that allowed Edman to beat out the double play. So 2 down, Edman on first. Here's J.D. Drew. Drew is 0 for 1. First pitch, Edman's going. Throw down to second will not be in time. It's a stolen base for Tommy Edman. Good jump there. Not a bad throw from Posey, but Edman is able to steal the bag easily. And now the Cardinals have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. Curveball misses away. It's 2-0. Fastball off the plate, 3-0. .75 pitches to this point for Rue Marquardt. 3-0 offering. Changeup misses down low. It's ball 4 to J.D. Drew. And now it's first and second. Order rolls over. Here's Ozzie Smith. Smith 1 for 2. He singled his last time up. Switch hitter batting from the right-hand side. Marquardt checks the runners and deals fastball off the plate. It's 1-0. Fastball there, fouled off. 1-1 the count. Fastball is a call and strike. It's 1-2. Marquard sets. Big pitch coming here. Smith lines it to right. Ott's retreating back on it, and Ozzie Smith beats him to the wall. 1 run will score. Ott gets it in. Second run being waved around. Here's the relay to the plate. He's out at the plate. So Drew is thrown out on a nice relay, but a run does score. And the Cardinals have taken a 2-0 lead. Nice relay. We will check that play out again. So you can see here, Ott playing shallow in right. Ozzie not much power, certainly not the other way. But he drives this one, and it's slicing away from Ott the whole time. Ott plays it off the wall. We'll see the relay throw in here to Robbie Thompson. Here comes the throw. That is about the only place where that throw could have been, where J.D. Drew is out. Tries to get around the backhand side. Oh, that's close. Oh, that's a close play. Got him there. Yep. Barely gets him. So a good relay to cut down the second run. But the Cardinals now have the insurance run. We head to the bottom of the 5th. It's 2-0. Here's Willie McCovey, fastball in for a called strike. Doug Hunt has joined us in the chat. How are you, Doug? Good to see you. Thanks for checking in. Fastball there is fouled off, and the count goes to 0-2. Pollitt sets and deals strike 3. Beautiful changeup from Pollitt. Second strikeout of the game for Pollitt, who to this point has been outstanding for St. Louis. So down goes McCovey. In steps Jeff Kent. Kent is 0 for 1. That one is popped up. Smith out in shallow left. He's got it for the second out. 49 pitches for Pollitt with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. The Giants have to start working the count here. Here's Buster Posey. Posey 1 for 1. He singled his first time up. Pollitt delivers. Fastball misses down low. Fastball there off the outside corner. It's 2-0. Fastball there. Posey fouls it off. Again, the Cardinals had confidence that Pollitt could give them a good start here in Game 1 so they could get Dean on full rest for Game 2. And so far, Pollitt has more than upheld his end of the bargain. Ground ball to short. Smith has it. Plenty of time. Throw over to first. Down goes Posey, and down go the Giants. We're through 5 here at the stick. Cardinals 2, Giants nothing. In steps Rogers Hornsby. Hornsby homered back in the first, clanging one off the netting, off the foul pole down the left field line. I am well, Doug. Thank you. I'm getting to announce playoff baseball, baby. There's nothing better than that. Hornsby fouls it off. The count goes to 1-1. Fastball misses up high. 2-1 the count. Curveball, that's a good pitch from Marquardt. It's called a ball inside. 3-1 the count. Marquardt rocks and fires. Fastball is in there to get the count full. Payoff pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and down goes Hornsby. 4th strikeout for Marquardt for the first out here in the 6th. Sinker inside, fastball, curveball. And then another fastball. 2 more fastballs, I should say. So Marquardt threw a lot of slop early, now going to some heat here as this game advances. Mize fouls off the first pitch. 0-1 the count. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice. Willie McCovey, a nice backhand play to rob Mize his last time up. 0-1 pitch, misses up high. Marquardt delivers, fastball misses down low. 2-1 the count. Mize turns that one, and that one McCovey can't handle. That one gets past him. That one shoot him up a little bit. Not an easy play for McCovey. Mize puts one down and hard, and Stretch is unable to come up with it. So it's a 1-out single for Johnny Mize. Here's Ken Boyer, the tying run at the plate. Boyer is 0 for 2. First pitch changeup right down the heart from Marquardt. Boyer just watches it go by. It's 0-1. Marquardt from the set. Fastball misses inside. Giants starting to get some bullpen action going. Dave Kozlow, the lefty, Larry Jansen, the righty. They have just started to throw. Marquardt checks the runner and deals. Mize was going. That's a hit and run, and it's fouled off. Cardinals did that a couple of times against the Mets, too. Johnny Mize not particularly fast, but they've run that hit and run with him and Boyer a couple times. Ground ball here up the middle. That's a base hit for Boyer. Mize will pull in at second and hold there as Mays charging. Was not something that Johnny Mize wanted to try to test. So now it's 2 men on for the Cardinals, first and second. That'll bring up Jim Edmonds. Edmonds is 0 for 2. Fastball there, grounder to short. This could be 2. Dark to Thompson to McCovey. 6-4-3 double play, and down go the Cardinals. Neatly turned by Robinson, with Boyer bearing down. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Cardinals 2, Giants nothing here in the bottom of the 6th of Game 1 of the NLCS. Here's Robbie Thompson. Thompson is 0 for 1. Pollitt has needed 53 pitches to get through the first 5. First pitch fastball in for a called strike. And the Giants have to start working the counts a bit. Pollitt has made that difficult, though. He's been ahead of pretty much everybody. So certainly some of that credit for that low pitch count does have to go to the man on the mound. Big time performance here from Howie Pollitt. 1-1 the count. Fastball is in for a called strike. The count goes to 1-2. Benny Koff waits on deck for the Giants. There's a shot to the right-hand side, and it's a leadoff single for Robbie Thompson. So Thompson takes what he's given and grounds one through the right-hand side. In steps Benny Koff. Koff is 1 for 2. Curveball from Pollitt misses inside. Tex Aggs in the house. How are you, Tex? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, it's been a dandy. Again, it's funny, the early playoffs, offense was kind of ruling the day, but pitching has kind of started to take charge the last several broadcasts. Lou Marquardt has been very good. Howie Pollitt has been terrific. Fastball in there for a called strike. It's 1-2. Shot to short. On the backhand. Smith to second. On to first. 6-4-3. Double play. The Cardinals turn another one. Holly ringing her jingle bells. I think she's got my dog has a jingle bell collar that she wears around the holidays. My wife puts on her. It's adorable. I don't mind it. But she decided to start shaking there right as that ball was hit. And now she sounds like a reindeer about to land on my roof. Popped up here to second. Edman goes out, puts it away, and the side is retired. So the Giants are set aside in the bottom of the sixth. Howie Pollitt continues to impress. We will head to the seventh, and that's going to be it for Lou Marquardt. So the Giants are going to go to Larry Jansen here. I'm going to let that move stand. I think Jansen is probably a move that makes sense here. You're past the lefties. You know, Mize and Edman. So go to the right-hander. So we'll let Jansen throw for now. Again, I do start handling pitching changes and pinch hitters starting in the seventh inning, just because I like navigating it a little bit better than I think the computer does sometimes. The computer can have a pretty slow hook with relievers. So I kind of take over starting in the seventh as much as I can. If the game decides it wants to take a pitcher out, I cannot override that. I can just kind of select who it's bringing in. 1-1 offering to Jordan. He fouls it off. The Cardinals are pitching great, Tex. I mean, that Game 5 start from Bob Gibson against the Mets was huge for the Cardinals. Because if they get Gibson throwing like Gibson, all of a sudden this becomes a lot more difficult for the Giants. Because again, the Cardinals took a risk here. I could have had them pitch Dizzy Dean on 3 days rest in Game 1 and then come back on 3 in Game 4 and then do it again in Game 7. But I thought like that would be a big ask to do 3 times. Again, I know in real life he probably could have done it. But with this game engine, I figured he would be gassed by the time he got to the end of the series. And Howie Pollitt won 20 games during the regular season. So I said, we're going to let Pollitt start Game 1, and then Dean in Game 2, and Gibson in Game 3. Knowing that if Pollitt was able to win Game 1, that would put the Cardinals in a very good position. Molina flies this one to right. Ott's underneath it. Puts it away for out number 2. So Jansen's retired the first 2 men to face him. And that'll bring up Tommy Edman. Edman is 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice, a stolen base and a run scored. Michael, did you bring me back a snack? Because I'm kind of hungry. I'll get one once this broadcast is over. 0-1 pitch from Jansen. Oh, that's a borderline pitch. He wanted it, and so did about 50,000 people here at Candlestick. But it's called a ball outside. It's 1-1. Jansen delivers. That one's popped up to short. Dark puts it away, and the side is retired. So it's 7th inning stretch time here in San Francisco. Can the Giants do anything against Howie Pollitt and the Cardinals? We'll see. They've got the heart of the order coming up. Pollitt will open up the 7th. We're going to check out the Cardinals bullpen at this point. Pollitt certainly not looking to pull him yet. All right, so McDaniel and Herboski have just started to throw for the Cardinals. That's what I wanted to check.
The center fielder,
The Cardinals would ideally at least like to get Pollitt through this 7th. Al Hrabosky has been outstanding. He was terrific in that series against the Mets. He appeared in 4 of those 5 games and allowed nothing, including a clutch job in the clincher in Game 5. But right now, Howie Pollitt is on cruise control. 64 pitches here in the bottom of the 7th, and he's ahead of Willie Mays 0-2. Mays 0 for 2 on the day. He was robbed of a double his last time up on a beautiful play by Jim Edmonds in the gap. Takes a ball there. Fastball misses down low. It's 2-2. No snack for me. Wow, that's rough. Catering at this place sucks. Mays hits a deep drive to left. That one's hooked, though. It's going to be foul. No love here in the press box. That's all right. 2-2 the count as Pollitt works to Mays. Fastball up and in, and he got him. Down goes Mays. 3rd strikeout for Pollitt. And there's 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. He came up and in on Willie. So now here's Mel Ott. Ott is 0 for 2. And Ott hits this one deep to center. Edmonds is going back. That ball's carrying. Edmonds looks up and it's out of here. Mel Ott cracks one off the batter's eye beyond the center field wall. His 2nd homer of the postseason, and the Giants have finally broken through against Howie Pollitt, and the deficit is now cut to 2-1. Mel Ott tees off. Pollitt tried to sneak a fastball by him, and Ott obliterated it. 455 feet over the wall in center. So Pollitt will stay in for now. I'm okay with that. I don't think you pull a guy who's pitching great just because of one bad event. Looped out in the center. Lindstrom skies it. Edmonds gets underneath it. And there's 2 away.
number 45.
So now here's Willie McCovey. McCovey 1 for 2. Single back in the 2nd. Ground ball chopped to short. Smith charges. He's got plenty of time. Throws it in the dirt. Oh, Ozzie short hops it, but Mize kicks it. The uniform glitch rears its ugly head again. But that home run by Mel Ott was in fact for the Giants. We head to the top of the 8th. Cardinals 2, Giants 1. We got a great one here in Game 1 of the NLCS. So now in comes Dave Kozlow. Let's see who's due up here for the Cardinals and see if this is the move that we want to stick with. So it's Drew and then turning Ozzie around. I do want to check out who else is in that Giants bullpen. Felix Rodriguez is throwing. I feel like they want to go to somebody else out there too. Romo and Montgomery, who was acquired at the trade deadline. We're going to warm Jeff Montgomery up also, I think. But Kozlow, other than the closer Al Holland, is the only lefty in that Giants bullpen. So we're going to let Kozlow come in here. He'll deal with Drew, and he'll turn Ozzie around. He will have to deal with Hornsby, but there's a shot out to left. Drifting over, Benny Koff pulls it away for out number 1. So that'll bring up Ozzie Smith. 2 for 3. He had an RBI double his last time up. That right now is the difference in this ballgame. First pitch from Kozlow. Smith again goes the other way, but this one is a lazy fly ball. Ott puts it away for out number 2. We'll check the Cardinals bullpen just to make sure we can get an idea of what's going on. So it's still McDaniel and Hrabosky. as Rogers Hornsby steps in. Kent, Posey, and Thompson, so it's 3 right-handers. I'm wondering if we take Pollitt out and let McDaniel go after them, or if Pollitt's earned the right to stay in here. I kind of feel like I'm a little skeptical of letting Pollitt go to the 8th, but his pitch count is low. He's allowed one. I know he allowed the homer. I may change my mind before the inning starts. I'll ruminate on this as during the Hornsby at bat. I kind of want to let Pollitt start it, but Kent can certainly send him on his way. Oh, so they sat down. But you can use setup guys even if you're trailing in a game. But they've got Garrelts throwing now. Curveball in there. It's 1-1. Of course, the game may make my decision for me anyway, and the game may just decide to pull Pollitt. But if the game leaves Pollitt in, I'm probably going to let Pollitt pitch until he allows a base runner. Good change up there from Kozlo, but it's just low. The count goes to 2-2. Delivers high fastball is away. Hornsby fouls it off. Kozlo rocks. Posey sets up inside. He comes inside, and Hornsby, they say he broke the play in there. Broke the wrist, whatever you want to use as your measure. So a good job by Dave Kozlo out of the bullpen. We head to the bottom of the 8th here in San Francisco. Cardinals 2, Giants 1. And the Cardinals have said that is it for Howie Pollitt. So a terrific performance from Pollitt. And now the Cardinals will turn it over to a bullpen that has been very, very solid so far in the postseason. Let me go double check now. Chuck Taylor is up throwing. All right, so Taylor's been their closer. Hrabosky is going to pitch basically whenever the Ott, however it plays out, where the lefty, the Ott, and McCovey portion of the order would come in. But for now, this is Lindy McDaniel's time. If McDaniel gets this side in order, Hrabosky may not ever see this game, and Taylor would just come in and close the 9th because he is the closer. Well, I don't know if next year, after the way the season has gone, I mean, Hrabosky's been very, very good. Hrabosky may take over that closer role. But Taylor was the closer all season, so we're going to treat him as such. 1-0 to Jeff Kent. Fastball up high. Kent swings and misses. It's 1-1. Kent 0 for 2 on the day. Pitch from McDaniel. Good changeup. Kent's out in front of it. It's 1-2. Lindy McDaniel ahead of Jeff Kent here to open up the bottom of the 8th. Fastball down low. Kent gets a piece of it. Fouls it off. The 1-2 offering coming from McDaniel. High fastball. Kent lays off. It's 2-2. McDaniel deals. Kent through the hole, base hit in the right field. So Kent leads off the bottom of the 8th with a single. And I think now we're going to go to the bench for the Giants and see what kind of speed they've got there. So the leadoff man is on for the Giants.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
oh,
please.
The game did it on its own. How about that? That was smart. So Sam Murtis will come on to run. Here's Buster Posey. Posey is 1 for 2. Curveball from McDaniel, misses down low. McDaniel sets and deals. Change up, just called low again. Some chirping from the Cardinals bench. Feeling like McDaniel getting a little bit squeezed. Crowd here in San Francisco building up to a crescendo a little bit here as the Giants try to rally. 2-0 pitch from McDaniel. Posey loops one. Shallow right field. Edman lays out. Oh, beautiful play. Tommy Edman. Edman had a long way to go there. But Tommy Edman lays out in shallow right field and makes a beautiful play. Edman robs Buster Posey. Dunker out in the right. Now let's also see where Sam Murtis is here. Murtis had held up. So if Edman, that's a beautiful grab. So he catches that. If that ball hits, how far away is... Drew is right there. They may have still had a play on Murtis at second. Anyway, but still a beautiful play from Tommy Edman for the first out. Now you've got to leave Robbie Thompson in this game because he's the other second baseman, and a beautiful play by J.D. Drew. So the Cardinals defense continues to do a beautiful job in this game. J.D. Drew robs Robbie Thompson. I got to see something here. I'm a little worried about this. Do the Giants have another guy on their bench listed who can play second? Right? Oh, Thompson, never mind. Thompson was playing second. Kent was the DH. All right, so there's no problem there. I just don't want it to do that thing where it locked up to me in that one game. So I was a little bit panicked there. But, all good. All right, so 2 outs. Here's Benny Koff. You know what? That's a bad job on... Well... I know he already threw a pitch, but now I got to think of this from the managing perspective. McDaniel's already faced the 3 guys. If you're the Cardinals, you can go to Hrabosky here and then ask Taylor to get you through the 9th. Because then after that it would be Dark and Mays, but then you would have to face the lefties, the lefty and Ott. But then it's 2 more guys until you get to McCovey. Yeah, I think Hrabosky gets Koff here. Sorry for all the bouncing around. Just want to make sure this is handled properly. So Hrabosky is going to come in to face Benny Koff. Again, 4 appearances, 3 1/3 scoreless innings in the division series for Al Hrabosky. If there was nobody on, I probably would have let McDaniel get through it, deal with him himself, and then use Hrabosky in tandem with Taylor in the 9th. But I feel like you want the lefty-lefty matchup here with the runner on. Now it's 3-0 to Koff, so that could all possibly blow up. Alvin Dark waits on deck. Murtis has not tried to steal as of yet. Fastball there is in the zone. It's 3-1. Murtis came to pinch run for Jeff Kent. High fastball there. Koff fouls it off. So Hrabosky's battled back from 3-0 and now has it 3-2. Runner will be off on the payoff pitch here. Throw over to first, trying to keep Murtis as close to the bag as he can. Hrabosky deals, misses outside for ball 4. So now things get a little bit tense. The tying run is in scoring position. Here's Alvin Dark. Dark is 0 for 3. Popped out his last time up. Willie Mays waits on deck. So Hrabosky has to get Dark here. Fastball there, they say Dark held up. The crowd here at Candlestick on its feet. It is a sea of black and orange in the seats at Candlestick. Hrabosky takes a peek at Murtis and delivers. Fastball in for a called strike. It's 1-1. Hrabosky stomps his way back onto the rubber. Checks the sign and delivers. Forkball misses down and away. It's 2-1. Hrabosky is back to the set. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And Dark can't lay off of it, and the count goes to 2-2. So Hrabosky trying to get out of the jam. 2-2 offering. Dark pulls it foul. The speedy Sam Murtis is on second base. Hrabosky delivers. Dark, high fly ball to right. That's slicing, but it's deep. And it's just foul. Less than 3 feet outside the pole. Alvin Dark just misses a 3-run homer. Fly ball to left. Brian Jordan is under it. Hrabosky gets out of it. And Alvin Dark, 2.9 feet according to StatCast. That ball was outside the foul pole. We head to the 9th. The Cardinals hold on. They lead it 2-1. All right, so they've still got Kozlo in. It's Mize, Boyer, and Edmonds. Just want to make sure the Giants have their bullpen in good spot. You do know, not Rodriguez and Garrels, I don't think. Rodriguez was good during the season. Garrels is going to sit here, though. Get Jeff Montgomery warming up again. Montgomery and Rodriguez. We're going to let Kozlo stay in through Edmonds, and if it goes beyond Edmonds, then Rodriguez or Montgomery will come in this ball game. Kozlo only needed 8 pitches to get himself through the 8th. And 2 lefties coming up, it makes sense to keep him in this game. Mize fouls off the first pitch. It's 0-1. Good curveball there from Dave Kozlo. Yeah, Chris, he did not miss that by much. At this point, this would be a crushing loss for the Cardinals, too. I mean, you've gotten that kind of a performance out of Pollock. And it's, you set this series up to go a certain way, and right now it's set up to go exactly that way. You get up 1-0 with Dizzy Dean taking the mound in Game 2 and Gibson in Game 3. So to let this one slip away would really hurt St. Louis. Mize fouls it off, and the count stays at 2-2. Offering from Kozlo. Mize grounds it down to first. Oh, that eats up Willie McCovey. That looked like that was a bad hop. I think that's going to be a hit, not an error. But that one just takes an odd hop on McCovey. And that's the last thing the Giants needed. This looked like it was a hard but routine grounder. Oh, that's a bad job there by the replay crew. All right, we'll go back to that at some point. But now here's Ken Boyer. Boyer's 1 for 3. Fly ball to center. Hit well. Mays is going back. Mays is still going back. At the wall, and it's off the wall. Just gets out past the glove of Willie Mays. Oh, my goodness. Boyer puts it just past the reach of Mays, and now it's second and third. Here's Jim Edmonds. You're not going to put many out of the reach of Mays. He's already made a terrific play in this game. He almost made a second one. And now the sound here in San Francisco has pretty much left the building. Change up there. Edmonds fouls it off. Oh, and 2 the count. High fastball. Edmonds turns it but foul. This is a huge at bat for Dave Kozlov. Fastball in there, called strike 3, and down goes Edmonds. Big strikeout there from Kozlov. So now Brian Jordan comes up. Now we're going to turn it around. Kozlov's going to come out of this game. Still don't want Scott Garrett's. Garrett's 401. Rodriguez was better during the season, 329, although Montgomery was the best of all. So we're going to sit Garrett's down. If it says Montgomery's not even close to being warmed up. All right. Felix Rodriguez is going to get the call. Again, Rodriguez had a very good season for the Giants. And now they're going to call on him here. He's worked 2 scoreless innings in the postseason. Somewhere, our good friend MV just woke up in a cold sweat. So here's Brian Jordan. 1 out, second and third. You could theoretically walk him here. Well, if it goes to 2-0, I'm just going to have it say that he would intentionally walk him, because you could intentionally walk him to set up the double play ball. Wait a minute, who's Yachty's on deck? All right, I have to let this pitch throw at this point. There's a shot. Jordan diving, stop, nice play by Lindstrom. Tough play. Throw to first, he gets Jordan. So Freddie Lindstrom saves a run down at third. And now there's 2 away. If that pitch had been a ball, I would have walked him to load the bases for Molina and hope for a double play ball. But now we're going to let him pitch to Molina here, now that there's 2 outs. Yachty's 1 for 3. First pitch, change up, in for a called strike. That one inside. That one almost hit Molina. Count goes to 1-1. Rodriguez delivers. Slider. Molina tries to hold up. I think they called that a strike regardless. And now the count is 1-2. Felix Rodriguez trying to keep this a 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. 1-2 pitch up and in. Molina lays off. 2-2 the count. Greatly appreciate you all joining me here for this Friday night broadcast. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly do so. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hopefully you'll do so as well. 2-2 offering coming from Rodriguez. Molina pops it up, shallow right. That's a tough play. Thompson, I thought it was going a little further than that. Robbie Thompson reels it in, and the side is retired. You can see Willie Mays frustrated he didn't pull that ball in out there in center. Tough play, but one that Mays expects to make. But it doesn't cost them. We're still at 2-1. And now the closer, Chuck Taylor, will come on. Taylor perfect 2 for 2 so far in the postseason. He will face Willie Mays to open up the bottom of the ninth. Mays is 0 for 3. He struck out his last time up. Fastball misses down low. It's 1-0. Change up there, and it's 1-1. Taylor's ERA during the season was mid-threes. He was by no means a dominant closer, but racked up plenty of saves. I believe it was 38. Mays, hard line drive it right at Boyer, and there's one away. So Boyer guarding the line, no doubles. Mays hits it hard, but Boyer makes the grab. So one down, here's Mel Ott. Ott has accounted for the Giants' only run, a solo home run in the 7th, the only blemish on a brilliant performance from Howie Pollitt. First pitch, change up, Ott fouls it off. Taylor winds and fires. High fastball taken for a ball. It's 1-1. Taylor looks in, gets the sign from Molina. Fastball outside corner. Ott fouls it off. The count goes to 1-2. Taylor delivers again. Ott yanks it foul. Caught him off balance there with the changeup, but Ott held his hands back long enough to get a piece of it. Molina says he wants it high. Taylor goes up high, and Ott won't chase. Tense moments here at Candlestick. Game 1 of the NLCS. 2-1 Cardinals. 2-2 pitch. Ott loops this one shallow right center, but Tommy Edman makes the play. The Cardinals' defense in this game has been exceptional, as it was all season. Nice play there by Edman, and it now comes down to Freddie Lindstrom. Lindstrom tore the Mets apart in the division series. He's 0 for 3 today. Curve ball from Taylor misses down and away. Another curveball misses down and away. Willie McCovey waits on deck. Two-0 pitch from Taylor. Lindstrom back up the middle. It's a base hit, and McCovey's going to get a shot at it.
The batter, number 45.
So Freddie Lindstrom rips one back up the middle, and Willie McCovey comes up as the potential winning run. 1 for 3. First pitch from Taylor, fastball misses down and away. Cardinals navigated their bullpen through these late innings, hoping this matchup wouldn't come to pass. One and one the count as Taylor works to McCovey. Fastball there, and that was McCovey's pitch. That is a straight fastball down the heart of the plate. McCovey fouls it off, and it's 1-2. Throw over to first. Lindstrom dives back in. McCovey stands at the ready. 1-2 pitch from Chuck Taylor. On the outside corner, strike 3. He locks McCovey up, and the Cardinals take game 1 of the NLCS 2-1 behind a terrific performance from Howie Pollitt and a marvelous job by the Cardinals bullpen. Rue Marquard was very good for San Francisco, but Howie Pollitt gets it done. 7 innings of 5-hit, 1-run ball. Mel Ott's homer, the only Giants run, Rogers Hornsby homered in the first. Ozzie Smith later added an RBI double. Your final line score: 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Cardinals, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors for the Giants. The Giants will not be scared, having dropped this game, but they do know that Dizzy Dean and Bob Gibson are up next in games 2 and 3. The Cardinals' defense deserves to be more than just a mere footnote in this game. Edman had a couple of terrific plays. J.D. Drew made this beautiful catch. Jim Edmonds had a great play to Rob Mays crashing into the wall. Just top to bottom, about as good a performance as the Cardinals could have drawn up to take game 1. Mark Hart, 6 innings, 7 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 runs allowed. By no means a bad outing. But Howie Pollitt comes up with the huge victory for the Cardinals, who take game 1. Well, that was fun. We like the pitchers' duels, man. I don't mind a good slugfest once in a while, but I love the good pitchers' duels, and this one fit the bill. So game 2, we'll see Dizzy Dean and Tim Keefe as the pitching matchup. But the next broadcast on the channel will be game 1 of the American League Championship Series. The Boston Red Sox will send Pedro Martinez to the mound against the Cleveland Indians, who will counter with Corey Kluber. Not sure when that game will be. The earliest it would be late tomorrow night. There's a chance that game won't get broadcast till late Sunday. But obviously, just keep your eyes open in the Discord and Facebook and etc. And I will let you all know when that game happens. Until then, huge, huge appreciation. Christopher C., Michael Silva, Tex Aggs, Doug Hunt, Bernard Strom. Again, check out Bernie's broadcast. It happened right before this one. Ricky Vaughn. Yes, and the guy with the drum is out there in the bleachers in Cleveland Stadium too, Michael. Let me see who else was here. SGJ Jamie was in the house. Cole Payton was here as well. So a pack of luminaries in the crowd tonight. Greatly appreciated, guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Be sure to like, support everybody else's channels as well. And I know we got a lot of us in this community now doing this, which is awesome. But everybody try to throw support where you can. Lots of guys doing cool stuff. So until next time, guys, be good to each other. We'll talk soon. The Cardinals take game 1 of the NLCS.